Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Sorry I have the air conditioner on. I'll turn it off for a bit. But as everyone knows, all different places around the country are experiencing heat waves. Isn't this a cute dish? It comes with a set. This is like for the dip, and then it's got a big plate with some, and it looks like it's handmade, but I don't think it is. I just got some hot water, and I just put some coffee in there. Because what I want to do, I'll let that sit for a while. I just took hot water from the hot water tap. I didn't bother with anything else. Now, I want to get some blank paper and play with it. And, oh, I put it in the drawer. I now have a drawer beside me full of used paper towels that I can still use to at least wipe up my mess. I'll tell you what I want to do. Some of the things that Louise sent me, I would like to prepare some pages. I haven't even looked at what I have in here. And I do want to use them. Speaking of red. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I think it was Laura who mentioned, oh, here's that stapled. Actually, it's got a straight pin that is rusted. I could do that. Remember I was talking about wherever I put them? I have no idea because I cleaned up and put everything away. I thought I put them in a little container. Yes, I did. Here we are. Where I was trying to rust out some of these paper clips, which I think I did pretty good. It took about 2 weeks, honest to God. Not this one. This one is not. And I'm just looking at this and I'm going, oh my gosh, I could do that with, apparently it's vinegar, salt, and hot water, and you let them sit. Now, like I say, I let these sit for a week. Even this one's not quite rusted very well, and I did spread them out. And they will rust for you. I know there are other ways. That's just the quickest way and what I have at home that I use, but straight pin, what a great idea. I'm loving that idea. I think I'm going to do that as well today. So I've got a couple of things I'm going to do today. And one of them is to take some of these pages and, maybe crinkle them up, do a little distressing on them, and just have a little fun with getting them ready to be used on various pieces that I want to make. Some pockets and some tags and some pages for things, ephemera for, oh, look at this, it's ripped, but I wonder if I'm thinking, and I don't have a separate dauber thingy, so I just use the same one and bring a little of the darker into it. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of cool. Like I say, it's ripping very easily, which means I have to be a little bit more careful. But, I can easily tear corners and just have it ready so that when I want to use it, it's going to be available. Yeah, some of them are a little large. I don't know if I'm going to do that with all of them. It's another one here that I could crinkle up and just, oh, let me get a brush. Whoop, I couldn't quite reach it. I don't remember what color this is, but these ones are a little bit easier to flow over some of the crinkles, and then I'm going to, not today, but eventually I will get some, what some of the girls have been calling boo-boo tape. In other words, some sort of Band-Aid kind of, or cellophane tape, I guess. So I'm just going over this just to add a little something to it and have it ready here for when I start building stuff. The other thing, remember I was talking about my quill pen and my inks and so on, and I'm thinking that something like this could easily, it's blank. Let me just play here with just this for a minute. Oh, that's the brown one. I want the black. So hopefully I'm just going to pull that off and use the ink that happens to be already sitting and waiting patiently for me to use. There's ink on all sides. Now, let's go with I'm afraid I let this get away from me. Okay, and we're going to put a date on this. Let's put, Tuesday, September 14, and it's okay if it doesn't quite work because, and let's make this 1947. There we go. Terms, and I don't want to put anything in there, but maybe just for fun. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, it's quiet here. Let's go with $3.50. So 5 times 350 would be the amount here. Okay, let's put that away now. I don't like the ink on the outside, so I'm just going to wipe that up a bit. I'll probably get ink all over me. All over me. So that's the black one. I just want to add a little character to some of these things. Oh man. Sorry, I'm trying to put the rubber top on there. There we go. Okay, and the quill can go back there. So that's just something I wanted to add a little character to, things like that. Maybe this one can use a little, yeah. And let's do this one too, with a little more crinkle. And perhaps fold it again. So all I'm doing is just kind of adding character. Primary producers, you are registered with our local ration board as a primary producer of butter. We would like to ask you a few following questions, giving your name and address, and return the sheet completed with your answers. Do you make butter at any time during the year? For your own use only? For sale? Name and address. Oh, okay. I was going to fill it out and change my mind. Changed my mind. So here are some more things, some more paid bills. I'm actually stealing this idea, although I've done it before. But I am stealing this idea. I was watching Tracy Fox, and she had gotten some lovely Happy Mail from Carrie the Crafter, and she was sharing that with us, but she was also doing one of those, I think it's junk journal challenges, the junk journal 5-minute, 10-minute, whatever. Again, I really like the idea of scrunching up. And let's get this a little bit more grungier. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these pages, but see, what I like is that it's rusted, oh my God, staples. So I think I'm going to leave that one like that. And this one again has another rusty one. But just looking to see, oh, and there's another thing there. Are they all in on one staple? Nope, that one is another staple. So I will pull that one off. I think we will do the same with these, just to give them a little more character. I'm just a big baby when it comes to things like this. Just to, actually, I think this one will work better. Just to add a little character that it's older. And, maybe gotten out of the garbage, or who knows what. There. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cough. And yeah, see, here's where I could use some of that. I love when they call it boo-boo tape. I don't know who I heard that from. One of the people that I watch constantly. and I thought it was so cute. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. I mean, I'll definitely be doing more to them later. Just to add a little character. Yeah. And I absolutely love the idea of making my straight pins rusty, so I'm going to give that a try. So in the beginning I was making the coffee thing there. I think we're going to wait for these. That's really cool. I like that. I wonder if I can. Let me get my, let's see if I can do that. Oh, it works. That's carbon copy, and it's attached to it so that I could 1, 8, 1, 5, 6. There we go. So I can use that. Wow. Yes. I am totally playing here. I love these. I love all of this. I don't know if I'm going to use that. So the reason I brought the coffee out was because I wanted, if I'm going to put these on something, I wanted it to be tea stained or coffee stained or whatever. And I thought I would, 2 pages, I don't want to. I thought I would just play around. I'm gonna grab my old puppy pad here. Until I use that for coffee stain, and I'm going to rip that. And I may want to use it for backing, and I would like to have it coffee stained. And I don't mind if it's got blotches, which I really like. We're going to do our best to just play. I kind of do 2 or 3 things at once. I'm a little bit crazy here. But it's just to have some paper backing with my coffee dyed paper. And I don't have very many left, so I thought I would just go ahead and play a little bit here. And I think I'm going to leave the rest. I mean, I could always dip it into the coffee and just wrinkle it out. You know, just like this. Just take it and dip it and pull it out and let it run all over, slapping it together. You have to be careful though, because the paper, once it's wet, is just, and this is just copy paper. But there we go, and maybe I'll do the same to this one. Just dip it in and take it out and let it run all over. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take that and put it aside. Oh, on the table beside me. Not that I have room, but it'll give me a chance to let it dry. Move the coffee jar out of the way. Yeah. So I'm really liking this here. So I guess these go together because they look like they've been ripped together. So whenever they do an order, I used to have these at work, and you would give an invoice. And actually, I think in the government we had like 6. It was the original, copy for the client, a copy for the file, a copy for the big boss of the department, and a copy for archive, whatever. I mean, we had so many. I don't know how many of you worked in an office or an area where you had all kinds of copy paper, etc., etc. Now I like these envelopes, and I'm wondering, although they're falling apart, if I can play with it a little bit and create something out of it. So I think that'll go on my little pile here. Let me use some of the darker, what was it, walnut stain. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. This is going to just look like postmark stamps. So yeah, so that I'll put that on in the pile. Now this is a letter. I don't want that. And here is a postcard that I think I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on. I mean, I can't do it on the back, obviously, but this will make a great card to put in a pocket or tuck spot. And that's what that could be. And I wonder if I can just do that. Yeah. So these are just giving me ideas. So these are things that I am preparing. I'm just preparing pages of things. I'm going to go down here. Now, this is interesting. Color. This is almost like a rose gold brown. Let's see what it, maybe this is from it's thin. I'm thinking of a register or something, like where you get prices from, like a roll. Okay. Scissors, please. Thank you. And what I'm thinking of doing is doing some stamping on those. It's funny, I almost want to hoard it. I almost want to hoard it and not touch it, but what's the point in having it if you can't have fun playing with it? And here's a green one. And I think I'll do the same, about the same amount off. And then I can do some stamping on there and use it. And you use it on different things. So there's some more things that I could play with. I'm just preparing a little bit of stuff. Now, what was this in this bag she had sent me? Oh, I'm going to save that, even though I said I wasn't going to hoard anything. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. I'm sweating, and I don't sweat usually. Well, not unless it's late at night and I'm sleeping. I don't know about that, but this is gem. This is gem, and this is gem. And I'm not going to use that yet because I have another idea for that. So I'm just pulling out a few things, and I want to stamp them, distress them, just to give them a little more of an archival look to them. I remember how we used to punch these out. Fortran statement. Yep, the olden days before internet, before computers were at home. Wow. We were quite blessed working where we were working. I was doing a lot of graphic design in those days. In the olden days. Oh, believe me, I would love to go back for about, I don't know, a day or two and tell my younger self not to stress so much. People tell fibs. I was promised a lot of different things on the job, if I did this, if I did that, and it never came through. And they used to take and manipulate people a lot. Not so much anymore. I think when I retired, just before I retired, there was a lot of emphasis on reporting any type of harassment. I mean, even if you tap someone on the shoulder, I mean, they could very easily just, charge you for assault. But ridiculous, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of real cases of abuse, but then it's like that everywhere in life, everywhere. You have to protect yourself. Oh, look at, I found another piece of paper I could use. Okay, so I'm getting all of these ready because I have a couple of projects and I want to use some stamping and play. And absolutely, this is folded here. We might as well darken the fold, right? I like to darken folds. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. All the way down. All the way down, kiddo. Yep. I just want them to look really aged, like they were in somebody's drawer. Here's another fold. So I don't know what's new with you guys. There's absolutely nothing new with me, except that I have just been amazed, thrilled, and I don't know how many other words I can use for all the goodies that Louise sent me. It is just the most fun thing to go through, because even though, it's 63, I think it said. I'm not sure. I want to save this one, so I'm going to put some of those back. What else have I got in here? I didn't look at everything. There's more envelopes. I have got to find a way to preserve this. I've got to think of a way to use it, play with it, and come up with something with these envelopes that are so fragile, and the letters and stuff. I mean, look at this. This is wonderful. I'm going to use that. I'm sure there's more in here. I just haven't dug into every single thing. I mean, oh my gosh. Lovely. Now that's more of the writing. General contractor. Paid to the order of any bank or banker. Canadian Bank of Commerce. Montague, P-E, doesn't look like P-E-I. I'm just going through some of the, I think I'm going to use a couple of these. I'm going to put the rest away. Provincial Treasury Department. I wish I could have kept some of the papers. I probably have them somewhere in a trunk. Some old papers from maybe the 1970s. Yeah. What is this one? Here. Ooh, that might be useful as well. And I think we'll save the rest and put them back in. Oops, sorry, I just hit you. And put those back in the bag. I'll put these in there as well because I don't want to use up everything, I guess is what I'm saying. But it's going to be fun to take all of these and make collages. I'm going to probably, I was even thinking of doing a masterboard with, you know, tearing these up, and these are too thick. This is a paper that I used. Those I want to stamp. That's another card. Then there's this envelope, and this, and these, and this, and this, these. Yeah, so I've got quite a bundle that I could. And then all I need is book pages. You can't do a collage without book pages, my friend. So I'm just gonna have to dig in here, find some of these book pages, and it came from the same book, so I don't want the pages to be the same, like the same place. So it's not, oh, I just have so many things that I want to do. I don't know where to start. Well, I'm going to put these away for now. And there. So it's not much of a video today. I'm just playing around with things. Coming up with some ideas for things. Coming up with some, you know, just doing some distressing and just preparing all of these wonderful jewels to make. Oh God, oh, I gotta do my nails. I didn't do them today. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is it for me for today. I'm just, like I said, I'm just sort of going through some of the envelopes, some of the clear bags of goodies, and putting a little effort into them and putting them together. And I think I am going to do some, maybe some mass making using these in my next video. I do have a list of things that I wanted to do, so I'm just going to have to go over that list and make sure I don't forget anything. But where did I put it? Is it back in here? Yes. I am going to take out some of my straight pins. Oh, look how nice and rusted that is. And maybe some of my bobby pin, not bobby pins. Anyway, you know the other kind of pins I mean. And see if I can rust those out with just the vinegar. Was it vinegar, salt, and I wonder if there's anything else I can use. I think I'll look that up. Anyway, guys, that is it for me for today. Sorry, it was just kind of a mishmash, but I did want to prepare these pages because I do have a bunch of things I want to get done, and I want to recreate a couple of things that I have in my Big Ideas book, and I'd like to take you along with me and get everything prepared so that I can start building my journal instead of just talking about it. I keep putting it off because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yes. It's okay to make ephemera and stuff, but it's about time I started doing an actual journal from beginning to end. I think that's coming in September. I think for now I'm just going to play and absolutely enjoy my lovely treasures that I got from Louise. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day. Be kind to others, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.